Power reading to check in to see the energy of the divine feminine and of the divine masculine with the messages tarot decks, and also a message from the Power in Nature Twin Flame Oracle about your journey and what your person wants to say to you as well with the divine masculine heart-to-heart messages. For the powers themselves, we're using my deck all in divine timing, so there's going to be a message coming through from you, for you, from God, from the angels, about the divine timing when it comes to your journey. That's what we're going to be getting with that. And then we'll see what other messages are coming through. And welcome back to World Illuminator 11. This is a pick a card. You may already be feeling that you're going for 1, 2, or 3, or you will pick your card following getting a message that comes through here. So thank you, angels. What are the messages that are coming through for the piles, for the pick a card? So for number 1, we've got this one. For number 2, this one. And for number 3, this one. Okay, so let's move these. Right. So the messages that have come out. So for pile number 1, your message is relax. Your worrying and wondering and trying to push is not going to help the situation. So that's the message that's coming through for you. If you're worrying about your journey, constantly thinking about it, overthinking, wondering, what are they doing? Where are they? Will they come to me? All that constant going round in your mind about it and trying to push, maybe to push for communication, to push even in your energy, you're being shown here that it's not going to help the situation. So it's about letting go and relaxing. So that's the message coming through for you. And then number 2, time frame within a year. So you're being given a time frame for that communication to come in, for that reunion to come in, for that union. They're saying to you time frame within a year. And then the last one, the message is it won't happen at the time that you want it to happen. However, it will happen in the right divine timing. So, if you're thinking, oh, it needs to happen at this time, they're saying it won't happen at the time that you want it to happen. It will happen though, but it will happen in the right divine timing. So which of these messages are the messages that you feel for you? Or, you may be guided to more than one. There are messages in there for you. So let's check in to see what's coming through. So energy of the divine feminine. So for pile number 1, this one. For pile number 2, that one. And for number 3, this one. Okay, so I'm just going to do it this way. So if you are the divine feminine and you went relax, your message was relax, you're wondering and trying to push is not going to help the situation. Your energy coming through here is the Hanged Man. I'm learning to observe my thoughts. So this is about necessary delays on your journey. So you may be feeling that there are delays, hearing from them, and they're saying to you, with those necessary delays, know that they're there for a reason, and they're asking you to relax. And it is actually a time for you to learn to observe your thoughts as well, to get out of them worrying and wondering and constantly thinking about it, to just let go and find peace. And it's about you relaxing and trusting the journey. So there are necessary delays on your journey for a reason, for things to move forward for your divine masculine, but also for you to learn to observe your thoughts, to learn to calm your mind so that you find that peace on your journey. So that's what's coming through here. And then if you've gone for time frame a year, you've got here, I am ready to speak my truth. So I feel your divine masculine is thinking about coming forward. This is about making decisions. They're saying, I am ready to speak my truth. They want to come forward to speak their truth. So I feel they're gathering that courage as well. They're making decisions in their life that will lead them to come to you because they want to speak their truth. So you're being shown within a year that is going to happen for them to come forward to you. And the last one that came out is it won't happen at the time that you want it to happen, but it will happen in the right divine timing. And we've got the Page of Cups here. I feel a message is on its way. So you may be in that place where you feel that, they are wanting to communicate, that a message is on its way. And this is about them wanting to come forward to communicate with you as well. So you may have picked pile 2 as well here, but you're being shown that they are going to come forward. That's about them coming in with a message for you. And if you're wondering when that is going to come in, you are being shown that it won't happen at the time that you want it to happen, but it will happen. So that's the energies coming through for you, the divine feminine. So let's see what's coming through for the divine masculine. So for pile number 1, and for pile number 2, and then for pile number 3. Okay. Right, let's just carry on with these. And then what is coming through as well for the piles? For number 1, we've got this one. For number 2, we've got that one. And for 3, that one. And then to finish off, what is the divine masculine wanting to say? What are they wanting to say? So for number 1, we've got that one. For number 2, we've got that message. And for number 3, that one. So one card each for all of them today. Right. So, oops, the two cards have fallen down. So for the relax message, so for you, we had that, hanged man. So this is about, learning to observe your thoughts, necessary delays on your journey. That's why you're being asked to relax, and what you also have for your divine masculine is strength. And they're saying to you, I am finding the strength to change. That's why you're being asked to relax, to not worry about it. During this time is there to help them to find their strength and courage to change things in their own life. That's why there are those necessary delays. So stop wondering about it, worrying about it, trying to push anything. It won't help the situation, because right now they are still in the place of finding that strength to change themselves, to change their life, to change things that they need to change so that they can then be able to come to you. That's why the necessary delays are there, for them to be able to find that strength to change. And then we've got balance that has also come out for your journey. So, what you're both working on right now, what you're being shown is that you're both working on finding balance. You, the divine feminine, working on finding that balance of coming into a place of peace and calm, despite whatever may be going on, despite the necessary delays on your journey, and it says finding balance in all areas of your life, giving and receiving, in balanced ways. So this is also about being in that place of giving to yourself, the love that you are wanting them to give to you, being in that energy of giving and receiving, from the universe when you are giving to yourself and to others as well. So you are learning to find that balance whereby you're not in the energy of overthinking and worrying, or constantly wondering. You're balanced in yourself and you have peace. They're also finding balance in their life so that things can then be able to move forward. As they find the strength to change, it's also about them finding that balance. And they're saying to you today, I just need to find the right words to say to you. So right now, they don't feel they have the right words to say to you. That's why, again, those necessary delays are there so that they can find that balance. They can find that strength to then be able to come forward and find those right words and speak to you. So, that's why there's the necessary delays, and that's why you're being asked to relax, to find peace and know that at the right time they will come forward to you. So that's for power number 1. And then for power number 2, which is the time frame a year, I'm ready to speak my truth. So message from them is the Empress, and they're saying to you, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So I feel there's power coming in for this power if you've chosen this pile. You are in that place as well as a divine feminine where you are ready to speak your truth. So it's really powerful, because even though this card was for you, I was really getting that energy that is about your divine masculine being ready to speak their truth and coming forward to speak their truth to you. So this is also about you speaking your truth in your own life. That's what's also really coming through here, in the things that you're doing, when it comes to the things you're working on, standing in your truth as a divine feminine. And the more you're doing that, and listening to your heart, following your heart, standing in your truth. You're shining your light bright. You are more in that Empress energy, and it's helping your divine masculine as well, because you're in your truth. It's helping them. You are in a place of power in yourself, and your nurturing power is guiding them home. So continue to keep moving forward, making the decisions for yourself in the things that you're working on. It's resulting in them working towards speaking their truth too, because remember, you and them are one. The more you're speaking your truth in your own life, and standing in your truth, they will do the same as well. But they know that you are their Empress. They know who you are, and your nurturing power as you live your life in your truth, in your authenticity, shining your light bright, that is guiding them home as well. And you're being shown that your being in your power is resulting in a shift. And within a year, there's going to be changes on your journey. So it's a powerful card to come through as well for you there. And then the card that has come out is perception. Perception is everything. Look at things from a different perspective. So you're being reminded to always look at things from a different perspective. Where you find yourself getting lost in fear or worry, or looking at things that are not working out, change your perspective and start to look at things from a higher perspective as well. That's the big message coming through. And then for your divine masculine, they're saying to you, I am now facing my past, my wounds, my fears, rather than just running away from myself as I'd done for such a long time. So your divine masculine is in that place of stepping more into their own power, speaking their truth as well to themselves about things that they had been running away from. They're now facing their fears, they're facing their past, and rather than just running away as they've done for such a long time. And I feel that's because you are in your power. You are that Empress, you're shining your light bright. And on their own journey as well, they're finding their own way. They're starting to change their perception as well of the way that they looked at you, this journey, their life. They're changing all that. And and now they're also facing their truths, and facing their past as well and their fears, and working on themselves, which is what will result in a shift happening on your journey within a year. So powerful messages. You're shining your light bright. Continue to keep doing that, or when it comes to your journey. So powerful messages coming through. And then for it won't happen at the time you want it to happen. However, it will happen in the right divine timing. So you're feeling that, they want to come forward. They want to speak to you, to tell you how they feel. And they're saying to you, Three of Swords, I am finding it hard to be away from you right now, but I know that I am healing. So, this is about them missing you, the pain that they feel in their heart of not being with you. And they're saying, I'm finding it hard to be away from you right now, but I know that I am healing. So it is a time for them to heal. And when they are in a place whereby they feel that they're ready, they'll come forward and give you that message of that, of the love that they have for you. But again, it won't happen at the time you want it to happen. It will happen in the right divine timing. So it's about you letting go. Know that they miss you, know that they love you and they think of you, but you need to just let go and trust that that message will come in at the right time. And then we've got gratitude that has come out. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. So you're being reminded to be in that gratitude for all the blessings in your life, or look at all the things that are happening in your own life, the things that you are achieving, the small things, the big things. Be grateful, and it's going to open doors for even bigger things to come in. And then to finish off, they're saying to you, I feel unhappy and so unfulfilled with my life right now. I want to change my life for the better, and I want a life with you. So, they're missing you. They are feeling the pain of not being with you, but they know that it is the time for them to heal. But in that situation that they're healing, they're feeling very unhappy and so unfulfilled in their life right now. And they want their life to change. They want their life with you. So, that pain and that love that they have for you is going to help them to do what they need to do so that they can then be with you, their divine feminine. And remember, it won't happen when you want it to happen, but it will happen, and it will happen in the right divine timing. So those are the messages coming through for all three piles. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'm sending you all so much love.